friends from all over the world. I hope you're all doing really well. Thank you so much for joining me today here on Lumiere. My name is Kasamba. I'm not doing a pick a card reading for you today. This is a love messages reading. So this is just a general reading for the collective. Remember, these general readings cannot possibly resonate with every single one of you out there. So please don't worry if it doesn't. Just take what resonates, leave the rest. You're always welcome to choose another video in the selection. They're all listed in a playlist. They are timeless readings. So you can just find what resonates with you in your situation. So if you are in a situationship, a challenging connection, maybe you're in no contact or in separation with your person, then this reading is going to be for you today. If you've got a person in mind, we're going to be taking a look at the energy surrounding that connection, around your person, what they're thinking and feeling, any future energies and advice from spirit. So that's what we're taking a look at today. Okay, so yeah, I've got the Fountain Tarot today. I'm using the Fountain Tarot, which is my favourite deck of all time. It's so amazing. So to open your reading, you get Chariot in reverse, the Devil at the base of your reading, Six of Wands, Page of Wands, Three of Wands, Eight of Swords. Sorry, I'm just making a little bit of room here so I can fit all these cards on. The Five of Wands. You get Five of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. And the Three of Cups. So let's take a look at this for you. So this here, for the overall theme of your reading, this is the Chariot in the reverse. So I feel like things have stalled between you and your person. You know, maybe they have, gone no contact. Maybe they've pulled away from you. I just feel like this connection has somehow lost momentum and kind of maybe feels like it's falling apart. So there is this sort of energy here. So we're going to be taking a look at that today, see what messages we can get surrounding that. It's interesting, I feel right now with this Devil energy that maybe your person has stepped out of their integrity, out of their alignment. Maybe they haven't been treating you fairly in this connection, but I feel like there may be some toxic or unhealthy influences in this connection. If we look at it honestly and in the light of day, it doesn't mean that your person is a bad person necessarily. It can just mean that maybe they've got some negative kind of or unhealthy ways of communicating their needs or dealing with difficult or strong emotions. So that is something to bear in mind. You want to set clear boundaries is what I'm hearing from spirit when it comes to this. If it's something, their behavior is crossing your boundaries, if it's making you feel unhappy, if they're not meeting you halfway. Remember, a relationship is always 50-50. It's not 80-20 or 90-10. If they're not meeting you that halfway, and maybe this is what the issue is, right? Maybe you feel like, you know, you are putting in all the investment, that you are putting in all the work, and your person isn't really pulling their weight. That may be one of the issues in this connection right now. So, but I see this deep kind of addiction, right, in this connection. Like you're just magnetically drawn to one another. Currently. So it may be the case that you're just like, I know that this isn't exactly what I want. I know that this isn't the best thing for me. And yet I find them so attractive, or yet I keep replying to their texts, even though I say that I won't do that, or I keep saying yes when I mean no, or I keep picking up their crumbs that they're dropping for me. You know, I know that you're a wonderful person and that you don't mean to do this, but because there is this kind of addictive nature to this. So it may just be the case that one of you is craving the other, or that you're craving each other, but when you come together to try and be together, to try and make it work, it's just like there's fireworks, or it just doesn't really gel, and it ends up being this kind of sticky, difficult, challenging kind of situation which you didn't want. So you're just like, I've got the feelings here, I see the connection, but it's kind of whenever we are together, it's not really working, and when we're apart I really yearn for them or I crave them. So maybe remember, these readings can resonate vice versa, so it might be you, it might be your person that we are talking about today with those energies. So just bear this in mind. This is just an opportunity for you to reflect at this time. So you've got the Five of Wands here. There may be some fighting, some challenges between you both. Definitely this kind of feeling of push-pull, of tension, of like, I feel like you're both kind of struggling to be heard, or both trying to struggle for dominance, just like both trying to struggle to get your needs met. Well, I want everything on my terms, and then you're just like, well, I'm prepared to compromise, but not that much. You've got to meet me halfway, or whatever it is. So I see some conflict between you both, and kind of where you're not seeing eye to eye, where you're not understanding one another. I just feel like there's a lot of kind of butting heads, of just being like, yeah, I want to be together, but you're making it really difficult. I sense that someone in this connection, probably your person, is making it, or it feels like they're making it harder than they need to, or than it needs to be. I just feel like you're like, this could be so simple, this could be so easy. Why is this? Why has this become a struggle? This is what I'm hearing here. This is what I'm seeing. It's just like, this is a struggle, right? It just feels like a struggle. It doesn't feel like flow. It doesn't feel easy. It feels like a struggle. I feel like in the past, sorry, my light's really bright, so you may not be able to see all the cards because there's a lot of reflection. This is the Three of Wands. I feel like you have been waiting for this to really fulfill its potential. You know, you've got such intense emotions. There's so much love here, and there's so much potential in this connection with your person. You're just like, well, what's going on with you? You know, and I just feel like you've waited a long time for them to change, right? You've given them all the slack. You've given them all the chances. You've waited a long time. Life doesn't go on forever. So I think this, you know, one of the questions that may be kind of swirling around and is at the forefront of your mind is just like, how long do I have to wait before this changes, or before my person changes, or before they understand me, or before they tell me how they feel? How long do I have to wait? So I feel like it's been a lot of a waiting game. I feel like you've given them many chances to kind of to level up, or to kind of give you clarity, or tell you what it is that they want and where it is that they're at in their situation right now. So you have waited for a long time for this. Six of Wands, Leo's energy here. I see that, you know, you want this to be successful. Your goal with this, you know, looking forward, is just like, look, I want this to work out. I want to be able to move forward with this. I want this to be able to work out. And there's also this energy of like, you're wanting this to kind of be real and to be out in the open. So maybe they're kind of hiding you a little bit. Maybe they're keeping you on the down low, right? And they're not open and just saying, yeah, we're together, showing you off, telling everybody how amazing you are, sharing you on social media. You're just like, you want to be in union, you want to be a couple, and you want to be kind of shown off to other people, to their family, to their friends, on their social media. Hey, you know, this is what we've got going on. It's such an amazing thing. I feel like this is a wish in your heart. You want to move forward with this. You want this to be successful, you know? So there is this Page of Wands energy here. So there is a lot of frisson, a lot of flirting, a lot of excitement. And I feel like this energy, right, is so addictive. It is so exciting. It is so beautiful in its own right. But this can mask, right, or kind of distract you or your person from asking those deeper questions about what it is that you want, or what it's going to take, what the solutions are to really make things work and to meet each other's needs and all of this. So there's kind of, in this connection, there's quite a lot of surface level energy of kind of attraction, of lust, of sexual attraction, of flirting, and all of these things, and it kind of feeling very exciting, right, on the surface level. But it's just like, well, what's it going to take for this to work, or what's it going to take for you to be together, or to overcome these problems, right? So I just feel like these exciting emotions are very beautiful, and they feel good, it feels magnetic and all of that, but I feel like this energy is so addictive, it is so delicious, but it's stopping you from going deeper emotionally, and looking at what this is really about, okay? Looking at the patterns in this connection. There are solutions here with this 8 of Swords energy, right? But there are fears, right? There's this fear of moving forward. There's this fear of unraveling this. What I'm sensing is like there's too much overthinking from someone in this connection. There's too much overthinking. Often when we don't really understand what's going on with somebody, right, we can kind of create a story and we can fill in the gaps and be like, well, this is why they're doing this, and this is why, this is happening, or whatever. I shouldn't have said this, and then, if I hadn't, we'd still be together, right? There's all this kind of strategizing and trying to figure it out and trying to figure out your person, but ultimately you're not basing things on fact. When we do this, this is human nature as well. There's no judgment there. This is kind of just what I'm picking up on. So it's just like, and this may be your energy, it may be your person, but are there gaps in the narrative? Or are there gaps where you're like, I don't really understand what's going on, and you've made assumptions, or your person has made assumptions about each other, and it's leading to some confusion going forward, right? So there is this fear here. There are limiting beliefs that are stopping progress from happening between you and your person, which I think is interesting. Let's take a look. So somebody in this connection has really got a heart wall with this 4 of Pentacles energy, which is kind of blocking that love, blocking that deeper connection that we were talking about. It may be the case that your person quite likes to keep it on the surface level. Sometimes this is where people feel comfortable, like this, and sometimes it's all they know, right? Sometimes people haven't had experiences of connecting to another person at a deep level, and so they don't have that experience. So there may be some of that there. So with this 4 of Pentacles, they may be holding back, they may be withdrawn a little bit. I see that here with this 5 of Pentacles as well, that somebody feels like they're really kind of out in the cold. Definitely with this 4 of Pentacles and this 5 of Pentacles, there's like this kind of shutting out energy, right? Maybe you've shut this person out so they don't hurt you anymore, or they've shut you out because they're freaked out when you try and get too close to them, right? They're trying to keep you at arm's length, but this is what I'm picking up on. They're trying to keep you at arm's length, or kind of you feel like you've been pushed away in this connection. The hope here and the fear is that, you really want this person to fight for you, and not just to kind of let this go and just let it kind of, if it has stalled or it has broken down or there are issues, that they're going to step up and really face this and deal with this. And there is a fear within you that they won't fight for you, that they'll just continue to kind of coast along, or kind of bumble along really, and not really fix this. But in your heart of hearts, I feel like this is what you want. You want them to level up and to fight for you and go, yes, this is important to me. This connection is important to me. And I want to do what it takes with the 7 of Wands energy to overcome these difficulties, and to fight for you, to show you, to make some sort of effort and show you that they are willing to meet you halfway, that they're willing to make some sort of effort with you. But look at this for the outcome, the beautiful 3 of Cups. So despite all this, despite these challenges, there is love here, right? And this is something to celebrate. So I do see like a little bit of a breakthrough here with you. This is about friendship. This is about having something to celebrate, something to look forward to, sharing in an experience with your person. So maybe you will meet them at a social gathering if you've not been with them for a while. Maybe you'll bump into them if they're in your friendship group, or you know, work in your environment or live in your neighborhood or something like this. And I feel like you're moving towards something that is a little bit more positive, right? I don't think it's going to be like a switch. I don't think it's going to be an easy fix, but I think there is this energy here, you know, lighter energies are coming in for you to transform this. And I think there's this energy of like getting into the flow of things and being able to remember that things don't have to be such a struggle, that you know, love and relationships are meant to be fun. They're meant to be enjoyable, they're meant to be nice, right? So maybe this is kind of where you begin with a simple coffee, or just taking, what I'm hearing from Spirit is taking the pressure off, you know, not thinking way into the future, not worrying about all the kind of practical issues to do with the distance or the money or whatever kind of 3D world issues there are here. Just what I'm hearing from Spirit is keep it simple. So there's this energy of just keep it simple, just have a coffee, have a drink, have a chat, just, you know, kind of like it was maybe when you first met or in the beginning, or just as friends, and just be like, okay, this is our foundation, this is what we can build on. And I feel like this will be much less threatening to your person. I think this is going to be much less pressure for both of you. Only if it resonates, of course. This is just some advice from Spirit. Just kind of start where you are. Don't try and fix everything all at once. You know, just get back to what it is that feels good between you. This is what I'm hearing. Just, you know, find what feels good. That's not going to make it better, but, you know, in your connection, right? You know what I mean. What it is that you liked about the person's character, their personality, when you kind of gel with one another, you know, why it is that you are on the same frequency. Share those jokes, have that coffee, and just lighten up a little bit. Or, you know, invite those energies, those lighter energies in, so you can have a bit of a laugh, so that you can connect a little bit. It's going to draw them closer. It's going to draw you closer together into a place where you can perhaps understand each other a little bit better. But moving forward, definitely something to celebrate here. You know, I see some positivity coming in. Let's take a look at some messages from your person while we're here. I've got two. Oh my goodness, this is nice. We have, I couldn't see your worth, or I couldn't see your value, right? This is from the Wild Heart Oracle deck, which is one of the Lumiere collections. It's not available yet, but it will be soon. So it's like, I couldn't see your value. So it may be that the reason why they've been on this surface level, that they want to keep things kind of casual, is what I'm seeing in this connection, is that they couldn't see your uniqueness, how special this is, you know, that a connection like this doesn't come along every day, but this is something that they are awakening to. This is something that they're waking up to here. And I feel like that change, you know, is going to bring you this happiness, this Three of Cups happiness that we've been talking about. And then we connect on so many levels. So this really indicates that there is a spiritual connection here as well. You're connected heart to heart, soul to soul. You may be able to exchange energies in the 5D, you know, messages, energy, emotions between each other on the 5D, but also, you know, that you've got a lot in common. This is why this relationship is happening, you know, because you're kind of on the same frequency. And your person does appreciate that. You know, they do appreciate that you've got stuff in common, and that you've got the same sense of humor and things like this. So maybe this is kind of what they're waking up to, just like nobody else fits together with them like you do, like in that place in their life. I think this is what they're waking up to. Whoops, let's get some more messages. I'm not going to take that one because I want to shuffle them for you. It says, I remember every detail of that day. So there may be a specific day in your connection. Maybe it's the day that you first met, or a significant date that you went on, or, you know, where you really spoke your truth to them, something like this. Whatever resonates with you, this is what is on your person's mind, what they are thinking about at this time. And then it says, I know that I crossed the line with you. So I feel like there is, you know, with this devil energy, Capricorn's energy that we were looking at the beginning of the reading, that they've pushed you too far. You know, maybe they felt unsafe, they felt the need to keep you at arm's length or to push you away, but they know your person is waking up to the fact that they have gone too far with this now. They've just, like, you know, that they've taken it too far, and there is this energy of regret with this and what it is that they've done. Interesting, we have the card children. So it may be that there are practical issues involved, you know, if you're a parent or they're a parent. It could be that they've been behaving childishly, I'm hearing that as well, and they are recognizing that. But you know what, this really represents what we were talking about just now, of that playfulness with the Three of Cups, of just kind of remembering not to take things so seriously, not thinking way into the future, and what about this, and what about that, and what about money. There are a lot of responsibilities in life, but just remembering, like children do, just to stay in the present moment, right? And just kind of enjoy that, you know, and just kind of see where that leads, how that unfolds for you, right? Oh my goodness. Right, we have the card Awakening, and we have the card Abandoned. Now this is interesting because this is like mirroring this energy of the Five of Pentacles that we were talking about earlier. So I just feel like your person may have an abandonment wound. This is getting a little bit deeper now, you know, some issues around that. If somebody has left them earlier in their life, it could have created an issue for them. You might want to look up that term, because there is this kind of, when people are like this, when they have been left, they get this message that love isn't safe, and then it makes it very difficult for them to connect at a deeper level, like we were talking about. So I'm finding that really interesting. This could also just represent that somebody in this connection has ghosted the other one, or they feel like they've gone MIA, you know, things were going well and now they've kind of disappeared on you, right? And this beautiful card of Awakening, I think this is so lovely. I think this kind of playfulness, taking the pressure off, is really a good start. But, you know, this is what we were talking about, that they are, you know, with some of these messages that are clarifying it, that they are, you know, waking up to some of the things that are holding them back from connecting at a deeper level, and waking up to your value, that you are a special person in their life, and that they are lucky to have you. They are lucky to have connected with you in this way. So this is what they are awakening to, and also they are learning a lot of soul lessons. Like, what I'm hearing from Spirit is there is a lot of soul growth as a result of meeting you, as a result of this connection. So that is represented here as well. That's everything that I have for you in this reading today. It has been my honor to read your cards. As always, I've loved it so much. This is, you know, it's been such an interesting reading. If you feel called to, please check out my beautiful course, Manifest a Specific Person, if you're looking to come into alignment with your beloved. You know, maybe that is this person, or, you know, you're hoping to manifest commitment, whatever it is, then this course is for you. It's helping many people. I'm getting amazing feedback. It is an extremely comprehensive course, 8 hours of video training with me, and then we've got meditations, affirmations, and a workbook. So if that resonates, do check that out. It's linked in the description box below this video. But thank you so much for being with me today. I'm sending you love and blessings in your situation. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care. Bye bye.